opponent standing across the cage. This man is representing Guerrilla Fight Team, fighting out of the blue corner, Pirogan!
Semi-final number 1 of this 4-man tournament. We're in the lightweight division for this one. MFA's Danny Williams, been around for a long time, seen him on numerous shows around the northwest. On this occasion he comes over to Yorkshire as he takes on Nick Pirogan. I know Nick is impressed you when you last saw him, Danny.
Oh, they both did. Williams, I'm a massive fan of. The guy just doesn't stop swinging. Pirogan, very cold and calculated.
I was going to say Dan's throwing head kicks like jabs at the moment.
And Pirogan's like, you want to trade? Let's trade. And this was classic Pirogan from the last one. He really impressed me. He was cold, he was calculated, he was patient.
Spinning wheel kicks. Neil Hall, the third man in charge of this, is going to have his wits about him because well, it looks like it could possibly end at any time. Williams throwing lefts and rights. He's hurt Pirogan. Pirogan wobbled by that.
Williams wants this, and you could see how much that first round win meant to him back at the fight night in December. And he's definitely come out with a lot of emotion.
Looking for the single. Pirogan just looking to buy his time, just get a few moments because he was definitely rocked with that right hand to the temple. Williams gets the takedown.
Pirogan just uses that butterfly to lift him over, and got a little bit of a scramble, but Williams takes that north-south position. And now Williams can breathe for the first time in the fight because he hasn't stopped moving since the bell.
He's in side control. Pirogan just holding on to the head. And as you said, Williams trying to just catch his breath, but I mean he's being smothered at the minute, even from the bottom.
And I'm really glad that these two got matched up in the tournament because it's a clash of styles, and I'm not talking about fight styles, I'm talking about how Pirogan is just a calm guy. Doesn't really bite on much, doesn't overcommit, but he gets the job done. Danny Williams fights with heart.
He was content off the bottom to just hold on, wait for his moment. He did that and he ended up getting up to his feet. Williams again hunting the takedown and gets the
big slam. But Pirogan straight back up. Pirogan's like Mr. Fundamentals, you'll see. He's just so calm, he looks for his opening, and he does the basics so well. And he confused us last time, he was in his kickboxing shorts. And then I think he finished the fight or dominated on the ground when it went there.
Looks for the reversal, gets it, he's in top position now. Needs to get his hips low, does this time, looks to transition to the back. Williams grabs a leg, he's going for the armbar.
Step over.
Just can't get the other leg over. And I was going to say Williams rightly rolling into it, but he's not out of the woods just yet.
No, he isn't, and he's stacking well. He's stacking well. And this is the calmest we've seen Williams all fight so far.
Can't let Pirogan go belly down here. Jumps over. He's giving it to him.
He's not going to give up easy.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. He's going to hang on. Can he hang on?
There's some torsion on the arm. Oh. It's making me feel a little bit sick when he gets to the round.
Warrior. And you know that's hurt him. Pirogan's looking at him like, your man.
Pirogan, I mean, Williams gets up, gives a shake of his head to his corner.
Neil just having a chat with Williams. You can only assume that it's regarding that arm bar because that arm was hyperextended right there, and you know, Williams likes to throw punches.
My partner in the commentary booth then, I'm not going to lie, and he's going to back me up. We begin to rise off our seats then when that arm started to toink. I was a bit nervous.
We did, because you know it's only ever like 1 millimetre away from. But you know, credit to Pirogan. I don't know whether it was the strength of Williams or just the calmness of Pirogan not to yank it on.
Yeah, it's always in the back of your mind that people say you like to pull it, take it home with you if you must, but it's not in a man's or female's nature, should I say, a fighter's nature, to harm their opponent in a sort of sinister way. So it can be difficult at times, but credit to Williams. He's in there at the start of round 2, and he's loose on his feet. He doesn't seem to have been hurt or harmed by that.
And he smiles.
Hyperextension, so hopefully we'll get the same start as we did in the first when, well, it was like a capoeira style.
Yep. And Williams doesn't even look like he's breathing heavy.
Good right hand from Pirogan.
That's it.
Head kick.
Nice head kick from Williams, and a big right hook from Williams.
Good inside low kick from Williams.
Beautiful.
And again, good right hand from from Williams.
Pirogan just turning, rolling with the punches though, turning that head, and Williams, he's not disguised anything. He's like, I'm going to hit you, I'm going to knock you out.
It's not technical by any stretch of the imagination. It's sloppy. They're both swinging for the fences. Again, Williams threw that right hand from across the street, but if they land, they land.
I tell you what though, it's exciting, and it's definitely a casual fan's dream. You heard him come to life in that first round, and
no, Pirogan has his man against the cage. Hall's just having a look. Pirogan's fingers just keep slipping into the mesh fence.
And Williams does well to turn him off the cage, but Pirogan marching him back and looking for that head control.
Good knee on the break there
right
from Pirogan.
straight there from Pirogan as well. I don't know whether it rocked Williams or he's just tired. There's been a lot of outputting 2 rounds so far by Williams.
I was going to say 2 rounds. We're not only think probably about the halfway stage at round 2, and Williams has thrown everything. Windmills, straight shots, kicks, knees. Pirogan pushing his hips towards the floor, then trying to drag his man to the canvas, but Williams doing enough just to stay on his feet.
And this is smart. Oh, look at this. Sitting through for the
Looked like he was going for a Peruvian necktie.
He did.
Very tricky to pull off. I think I've only ever seen it a couple of times. Callum Murray's hit one. I've seen Saul Rogers hit one as well. Well, I've seen him get it on. He didn't quite get the victory. That was in the lob-off fight many years ago. But Pirogan's back on top now, inside control.
Pirogan he's draining the energy out of Williams right now. You can see how frantic Williams has come out in each round. Pirogan's been hanging off his neck with a head and arm control against the fence, just laying his weight on him. He's not.
I was going to say he's pushing his hips down. Is he looking for a north-south choke? Williams has turned round.
He's looking for that arm bar. You can see that leg creeping up to the top of the head.
I would have thought he'd have tried to take the back there, but instead you could see he just instantly went for the bicep.
Yeah, and now he switches his hand position on Williams' left side. And he's happy to just stick a few digs
to punish him, yes.
Yeah.
Not looking to get the hooks in at all. Pirogan just looking to fire away at his man.
See, and he's laying heavy on Williams' hips again.
Big right hands.
Oh, beautiful. That's heavy leverage right in front of us. I can feel
and
it.
You can hear him.
Right there.
3, 4, 5 big shots from Pirogan.
And he's finishing the way Danny started. Pirogan finishes with a big, heavy flurry of ground and pound.
And again, Williams just makes it through to the end of the round. 2 big closing sort of sections for Pirogan over the last 2 rounds. The armbar in the first, and then that sort of 10-15 punch flurry.
Now look at Williams' jaw. This is what's worrying me. I don't know if he's got his tongue. I don't know whether it's his jaw or underneath his cheek, but there is something there just bumping out. And the last time I saw anything like this, it was it the Shea Walsh fight?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I was there when Sam Spencer fought. I took the picture and put it on social media, and I nearly spewed when he opened his mouth. Now, this has just got some concern cage side. A couple of people are just having a look at the jaw of Danny. I don't know if Neil Hall's just contemplating it as well, but it will go on.
Alerted people, but there was some heavy, solid shots.
There is just on this right side.
You'd like to think if it was the cheek, it'd be a little bit higher and under the eye, but that is below the cheekbone, which is worrying.
The thing is, he doesn't cut the image of a man that's in any pain. So on we go to round 3. Neil Hall's just having a good look at it before we get back underway. Now it'll be interesting to see what kind of game plan Danny. Well, I'll just say it's not in Danny's nature to take it simple.
If he's anything, he's a warrior.
Good right hand from Pirogan, and a front kick, and a right hand.
And Williams fires back. You've got to think it's in the favour of Pirogan right now.
Oh, huge right hand.
Was that spit or teeth? But something came out of there. Danny Williams' mouth there.
Williams' jaws hanging low, shoots in for the takedown.
And he has no quit. This is why I love Williams. He has no quit. He's not deterred by anything. He still keeps on coming forward.
fighters taking a well-earned breather.
Pirogan's looking to get the kind of a 100% sweep there, a bit of a...
Really precarious position we're in at the moment.
Yeah.
Pirogan just sort of sitting down on the head of Williams, disrupting the breathing.
Take a pure lad. There you go. He's just taking a bit of a rest on the back of Williams' head.
And now we're back to this powerful ground and pound, and it's on that side.
Yeah, and this is where it occurred last time. The big right hand of Pirogan. It's causing some damage. He throws a knee there. Williams does not know when to quit.
Fires back now, does Williams.
Heart of a lion. But Pirogan, you've got to think this is all in Pirogan's favour right now. He's laying on Williams.
I mean, I think going into this round it was very close, both rounds. For me, Williams was having the more success in the first before the armbar attempt. Got the takedown, probably just nicked the round despite the armbar attempt. The second round, Pirogan probably doing enough. So I think it could just sort of stem on this round.
Yeah, this is a battle indeed, you know. Every time someone looks like they're going to finish it, the other guy comes back. Pirogan looking for that, a nice little sweep that he does, but
Williams on top.
Williams wise to it this time.
Pirogan, as you said, looking to roll through once more.
Pirogan doesn't want to gas those arms out because this has been his biggest success, you know, with the hands. He was holding on to Williams' neck.
Williams looked like I thought he was going to transition for a guillotine attempt then, Williams. At the minute, he's not in the best position there. I was going to say he was high up the abdomen of Pirogan, basically gifted the takedown, sort of fell down in the end. Pirogan's postured up now.
Williams is holding on to that leg.
Beginning to slow down now. Pirogan in beautiful posture, firing the right hands.
He's got nothing but gravity on his side with those punches coming straight down.
And Williams is going to make it to the final bell, but...
And he's sat on Williams' head again. This is a new technique, but it's effective.
We've gone, it's a solid third round for Pirogan.
What a fight.
And it looks like Pirogan's about to take that record to 5 wins. There's a bit of concern just around Danny Williams. He's just having a look at it, he's a bit groggy on his feet.
And that jaw needs checking out because you don't often see lumps just occur in places like that. There were some solid shots in there, definitely. But Williams, heart of a lion, fighting right to the end. You know, fatigue put him on his backside in the last minutes, but...
That jaw's hanging. I don't know if there is any damage. If there is, we hope it's nothing serious. But again, close first round, close second round.
Did he get in the third? Possibly. You don't know what the judges are looking for.
Who knows? The judges have rendered their decision, and we will pass it over to our MC, Mr. Lee Nicholson, for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please show your appreciation for 2 men that have left it all inside the cage this evening. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision for your winner in the blue corner, Nick Pirogan. And your appreciation